And ask her, didn't I tell you I had some good musicians down here in Poor Valley? We've got some of the best. There's no doubt about it. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit while we're getting ready to... I think Mommy and Maybelle are here, aren't they? I'm going to talk a little bit. You know, way back in 1927, the original Carter family made their first recording up in Bristol, Tennessee. That was my daddy, A.P., my mother, Sara, and my aunt, Maybelle. Joe was just a baby. He cut an awful shine all the time as a making records. He didn't want his mommy to leave him and sing, but she did. And I tell you, you don't know how proud I am of them, and I hope I can just keep from falling apart up here. And we're going to have... Helen's going to be here, and Joe, Brother Joe, and Anita and June and John are all out west. But after a while, I want you to meet all the Carters around here. I want you to meet my Uncle Erman, my Aunt Sylvie. My daddy there was 8 in the brothers and sisters. There's 2 left. So this is a reunion, too, you know. Yeah, that's what it is. Are they about ready? So I tell you what I want you all to do. While they're singing, let's hold our applause till they get through, but while they're coming on the stage, I want you to give the best applaud that ever was applauded to anybody. And I want you to meet the 2 prettiest, the 2 most wonderful women in the world, my mother and my Aunt Maybelle. There's the 2 prettiest women in the world. I did. And now we don't know how much they're going to sing. You don't tell your mother what to do, or I never did. Nor I never did try to tell Aunt Maybelle. I'm just so thrilled that they're here. If they don't sing a note, it'll be all right with me. They don't feel good. It's hot. It really is. And we're going to let them do just exactly what they want to do. And here's Joe to help fill in. Where's Helen? I see Helen a-coming. So I'm going to hush and let Mommy and Maybelle and my big brother Joe over here. And then when they get through, me and Helen, or some of us will fill out this other hour. So here's Maybelle Carter and Sara Carter and Joe Carter.
I believe we're going to have to move some mics. I'm too short for Sara to stand up. You want to stand up, Sara, or you want to sit down? Well, you have to sing on the mic, though, see. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we haven't done this in a long time, but we're going to do what we can. There's neither one of us got any business up here trying to sing. I said we're getting too old for this. And but I'm real glad to be here and good to see all you folks. And there's a lot of folks here I know from different parts of the country, and it's real wonderful to have you here today. So, Helen, where are you? Have you? I thought you was going to get my guitar. Get over and get my guitar, and you can fix it up. Yeah.
Where's yours, huh? She's told me to get hers.
You can join in a minute, so you're going to sing on that. We're going to try to do one of the old songs we recorded in the historical reunion called This is Gathering Up the Shells from the Seashore.
I wandered today on the seashore.
gathering up the shells from the seashore, gathering up the shells from the sea. Those were the happiest days of all, Maud, gathering up the shells from the shore. In years, Maud, my locks are all silver and gray, but the vows that we made on the shore, Maud, are fresh in my memory today. Gathering up the shells from the seashore, gathering up the shells from the sea. Those were the happiest days of all, Maud, gathering up the shells from the shore. Gather as waves come dashing as of yore. She lies neath the white pebbled sand, yes, covered up with shells on the shore. Gathering up the shells from the seashore, gathering up the shells from the sea. Those were the happiest days of all, Maud, gathering up the shells from the shore. Thank you. Thank you very much. I believe we're going to have to get Sara to sit down because she's going to give out on us standing up here. Can you get her a chair, somebody?
You just sit down, honey. Don't worry.
She'll have to sit down, and I may have to sit down with her. I don't know. Before this is over with, I probably will, because I haven't been able to do too much myself for about a year, and I go with Johnny Cash quite a bit, but I do one little song and one instrumental, and that's it, and that's not very much. Let's see, what was the instrumental?
Can't you get it? Well, now, if I can just get me over here. Excuse me, Sarah.
Sir, I don't really go to take you. How about
Well,
that?
mercy. You might know one. Let's try this one. Will this one work? Ah, there. I got one working. We'll just whip them over, ain't Sarah, and you can go from there.
This is a song we recorded quite a few years ago called the Lonesome Pine Special. I don't know how long it has been since I sang this song. No, it's all right. I'll just stand up here. If I fall down, you'll pick me up. Little bit introduction to the song. I'm going to get the special
back my saddle, oh, give me back my gun. Give me back my home in Texas, and my rambling days are done. You can hear the whistle blowing as she's coming down the line. That's the train I get this morning. That train's all on sometime.
Thank you very much. I asked her if she wanted to do another, and now said nothing.
Well, unless you want to
You're doing real fine, sir.
play a hymn.
Well, we can do On the Rock Where Moses Stood. How about that?
Do that other
You'd rather do,
Anchored in
Anchored in Love. Okay, we'll do Anchored in Love then.
I found the sweet haven of sunshine at last, and Jesus abiding above. His dear arms round me are lovingly cast, and sweetly tells his love. The dangerous tempest forever is o'er. I'm safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. The danger is past. I'm happy, I'm sad now at last. I'm anchored in love divine. He saw me in danger and lovingly came to pilot my storm-beaten soul. Sweet peace he has spoken and blessed his dear name. The billows no longer roll. The dangerous tempest forever is o'er. My anchor is holding, I'm safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. The waters peaceful, his storm clouds have passed. My anchor is holding, I'm safe now at last. I'm anchored in love divine.
While I've got Helen up here, I'll get her up here to do a little bit of Wildwood Flower with me. I can't do it too good.
Mother.
I guess
Play it on that.
I've been making Helen play guitar for me most of the time because I have arthritis in my fingers and I do well to push these buttons. But we're going to try a little bit of Wildwood Flower.
Go right with you.
Oh, I'll twine with my mangoes and waving black hair, with the roses so red and the lilies so fair, and the myrtle so bright with the emerald dew, the pale and the leader and eyes look like blue. Hey, Carol.
Joe was doing too good. I can play with this. I haven't answered no things.
I will dance, I will I don't know. I'm going to try to do an instrumental on this auto harp. I don't know how well I'll do.
I need a pick. Hang on, I'll be right with you, Mom.
You want to take your cable off? You want to play?
Extra pick for a fellow pick.
Ooh, it's hot up here. I don't know how
It's
y'all
hot out
standing
there, I'll bet. It's like
There's up here. There's
Now I keep that for my very own, but I can't play with that. Here,
She wants
now.
a frill
this
pick,
one.
what you
I
want.
need this one when I play this.
In F. Same
Hey, Mama,
thing.
you
Everything's in F today. Your time, Helen. Helen,
Yes,
can you
ma'am?
sing one for us? Maybe let Kevin sing.
Oh, I tell you what, let's bring my young'un up here and let me get my breath. That was a hard one. Mama wears me out on that one, then puts me on, no. That just because she's been able to stand up, she's already worn me out. Believe me, I tell you. I've been at it a few years, but she's been at it so much longer, I get ashamed. Have I got a young'un here somewhere with, oh, here he comes. Here comes my little, you want to say hello to the folks back here? You've been here before. Do you want Mama to play guitar? Or you want Joe to play guitar? I'll just play guitar. But you want me to play you love that old accordion, don't you? I hate it too. Honey, that thing's heavy. You think you can't make it without it? Well, you talk to him. Say your poem while I get my accordion on. Go ahead, tell me your poem.
I went out to milk the old cow one day with my stool in my bucket and my fork full of hay. I flung down my bucket and I flopped on my stool and I said, be still, bossy, you stubborn old fool. Be still, bossy, quit jumping around. I've been out all night just sneaking around. Looked so sympathetic with her eyes big and brown and said, just hang on and I'll jump up and down.
I think you've been stealing somebody's jokes, Kevin.
You learned that from somebody special, didn't you? Ain't you?
Right.
All right.
In 1814, we took a little trip along Colonel Jackson and the mighty Mississippi. Took a little bacon and we took a little beans, then we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Fired our guns and the British kept on coming, but many years it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, Lickery said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire much till we licked them in the eyes. Held our fire till we see their faces well, then we opened up the squirrel gun to really give them well. Fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and then many years it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Fired our cannon till the barrel melted down, then we got an alligator and fought another one. Filled his my cannonballs and powder his behind. When we touched power off, the girl lost his mind. Oh, we fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, but there wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico.
All right, let's go.
When we ran to the mines and we ran to the
while. He has more fun up here. He goes up and down the mountains like we used to when we was young'uns. It's been a while. We were back here in the winter and we brought a blizzard with us. Some of you might have been here. We did. We brought a real live blizzard right in here with us. It's good to be back. I wish it's a little bit cooler, but I'm glad we're not having a blizzard. I'll say that much. Mama wanted me to sing this song, and Mama, can you sing it with me?
I don't know.
If you think you can, just hang in there with me, and if you can't, I'll do best I can. Come on, okay? This is the songs in our latest album called Carter Family, 3 Generations. Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness as black as the sea, and my heart felt alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Like a queen, I could live in a palace so fine, with great riches to call my own. But there's not a thing in this whole wide world that's worse than being alone. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands Have you sat down long enough? Come on up here, honey. Well, you and me just might as well go back a long, long, long ways. You know, if we had a bass fiddle plunker, we'd be a whole lot better off. My little bass fiddle plunker took off to Florida the other day and didn't make it back, so I got another boy who plays bass and guitar. So I'm gonna get rid of this thing, if at all possible, because it's heavy. Believe me. I like anything wet. Just a glass of tea would be fine.
There you go.
Are you all, I know you're burning up out there. God bless you. You're sitting out there in the hot sun. We at least are in the shade. Some of you found a shady spot, though, didn't you? Over the tent. I don't blame you. I would, too. You don't mind? Well, bless your heart. We're glad you're here. Jeanette, are you, well, bless her. There she comes. But there, you talk to him now while I drink my tea and get my guitar, okay? I think. Are you sure?
I don't know what we're going to do, whatever Joe says. We'll see if we're all tuned up here.
You all sing. You all sing.
Joe, Helen, you want to do Storms on
That's fine, honey. I don't think I'm in tune with you, so I just have to sing with you, but I'll be with you.
G.
Maybe in a minute we'll have time to tune. Storms on the ocean.
It's all right. I can't lead him there.
Well, I'll put a little lead in. Well, we'll do one of the first 6. Here's Joe and Helen's going to help me. I don't think we're all together, so some of us not going to play, but here's the storms on the ocean. I'm going away to leave you, love. I'm going away for a while, but I'll return to you sometime if I go 10,000 miles. The storms are on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world may lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee. Oh, have you seen those mournful doves flying from pine to pine, a mourning for their own true love, just like I mourn for mine. The storms are on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world may lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee. I'll never go back on the ocean, love. I'll never go back on the sea. I'll never go back on the blue-eyed boy till he goes back on me. The storms are on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world may lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee.
I found out I was in tears after we got through.
Joe,
Yeah.
do you feel like telling a wharf-rat tale?
Lord, yes.
Well, tell
I
the
thought
wharf.
you'd never ask. A lot of you's heard this several times, but I'm gonna pop it to you again. The old fellow used to live right up the road here this little ways, told me this tale, and it stuck in my memory. I just can't shake it loose. I don't dread that wharf rat like I do that crawdad if I run into him. Anyway, this is kind of the way the old fella told it to me. Up on a time, Pap had a corn crib out back of the house. And there was a York that got into that corn crib and come at to eating the corn. And he eat till he got so big he couldn't get out the hole he went into, Bale Gunny. Yeah. Well, he tell you that York rat did all winter in that crib. Kindly he got so big, the tied to the crib butted out with him. Yeah. Well, I had an old yaller dog, his name was Tiger. Took after that York rat right up the side of Clint Mountain, and there's the barking there in the breath. And he treed him in a big catnip oak about halfway to the top. I get that catnip oak a sure could crew. Anyway, that rat was so big, he broke the top out of that catnip oak, Bale Gunny. Yeah. Well, old Tiger hit on his track and run him down on the north side of Clint Mountain, and he crammed a big caly bark hickory. And that rat just so big, he just broke the top out of that hickory tree too, Bale Gunny. Yeah. Well, he run him down on the big Mockin Creek on the other side and run him into a crawdad hole, Bale Gunny. Yeah. That's the wharf rat tale.
You ready?
You want to do that now?
Joe,
Yeah.
I think you want me and you and Carl B to do something, and the grandchildren.
Okay.
We've got a little surprise for Mother and Maybelle. Carl B, you come up here. You got a fiddle? We're gonna do a fiddle tune here, and I think the grandchildren, we're going to bring them all up here after a while, all that's around here, and we're going to let these grandchildren do a little dance for Mommy and Maybelle. Here.
You got Kevin in here.
Nothing. You
I don't know. He almost danced to Memphis, Mommy.
So you grandchildren, get around here. Rita and Dale and Dewana and how many others?
Call Kevin.
Kevin, Don, do you want to dance?
Don. Rockin' Rita today.
You can, honey, I know.
Sure he can.
Come on, Don. Dance for Mommy did.
You get up here. All right, get up here. I'm going to get out of your way. Get up here.
We're gonna let you fiddlers in here. Joe's a good guitar picker, and I'm gonna sit here ready to pick. Have we lost all the kids? Where's my kid? Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm getting kissed on. Where'd my young one go? He never danced in his life, but I reckon he's right. See what Ronnie wants.
What are you getting, Bud?
young'uns. I want my three to walk out here. Dale and Rita and Don, walk out here. This is my three children. Come on. That's my three. And Dewana, come back out, honey. Dewana is a great-grandchild of Mommy Jake, they call her. Dewana, come back out, honey. I want to show you all some pretty young'uns now. That's Dewana Wolf. Thank you all, and for them it helped. Joe and Carl B. Pops are going to play one for you. Come on, Joe. What are you going to do, honey?
I will do a little bit of Carter's melody. Well, me and Carl B. hadn't been together in quite a little while, but here some time back we done quite a bit of work together. And in fact, he's the one that helped me work the music out on these songs. One entitled Carter's Melody. It's one in which I was trying to put all the song titles of a mother and dad named Maybelle, get all into it I could. And anyway, I've got old Pup here. We'll just tear loose on.
All right, go ahead.
Mid the green fields of Virginia, just a homestead on the farm, with two devoted parents to keep me from all harm. I got the urge to ramble, had a distant land to roam. One evening in September, pulled up and left my home. I want to walk that lonesome valley, count the diamonds in the rough, and keep up on that sunny side where the going's not so tough. Gather flowers from the hillside for the darling pal of mine, in the hills of old Scott County, that Clinch Mountain home of mine. catch myself still looking for that foggy mountain top and the treasures I've forsaken. There was honey in the rock. Time has turned a lot of pages. I would gladly trade them all for one last look if I could see that picture on the wall. I want to walk that lonesome valley, count the diamonds in the rough, and keep up on that sunny side where the going's not so tough. Gather flowers from the hillside for the darling pal of mine in the hills of old Scott County, that Clinch Mountain home of mine. There is joy in the singing, in the words to that old song, their tender voices blending. Will you miss me when I'm gone? I've seen storms upon the oceans, gold sunsets in the west. I would be all smiles tonight if I just had my last request. I want to walk that lonesome valley, count the diamonds in the rough, and keep up on that sunny side where the going's not so tough. Gather flowers from the hillside for the darling pal of mine in the hills of old Scott County, that Clinch Mountain home of mine.
Now, I think Mommy, you and Helen, Mommy and Helen, and then I think Maybelle and Mommy and Joe's are going to, and then we're still going to have, as long as they'll sing every note, now I'm going to let them sing. And the rest of them will wait, I know.
Hold mine. Let's see if you got the right key, ain't Sarah? You've got a lot of nerve, ain't Sarah? Want me to play with you? Where are you? See, you get to see. Now let's see. Let me. I can do this. I tell you, you scare me.
Some blues are just minor the minor. Some blues are just blues, minor the minor's blues. My troubles are coming by threes and by twos.
Boy, you're brave, ain't Sarah?
Blues and more blues, it's a cold black blues. Blues and more blues, it's a cold black blues. Got coal in my hair, got coal in my shoes. You say they are blue, these old miners blue. You say they are blues, these old miners blue. Now I must have sharpened these picks that I use.
Boy, that's a poor excuse for Molly.
I'm out with these blues, dirty cold black blues. I'm out with these blues, dirty cold black blues. We'll lay off tomorrow with the coal miner's blues.
That's what I did right. I'm sorry. You were great, I tell you, that was an honor. I'm no Mother Maybelle. Mama, you pulled one on me, didn't you? She'll do me that way. She's been known to before, and I wore my finger out. Get up here, Jeanette. I'm sorry. You're on.
No. I think they want you to do On the Rock Where Moses Stood, Mommy and Maybelle and Joe.
Get up there and do that.
Sinners run to the Lord, to the Lord. Sinners run to the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord. Now please don't let this harvest pass and lose your soul at last. Crying holy unto the Lord, to the Lord, holy unto the Lord. Crying holy unto the Lord, to the Lord, holy unto the Lord. Oh, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock. Praise God where Moses stood.
Did you quit? I was enjoying that.
Proud of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You
Yo,
got another one you might do, Helen?
my mother, I'm just here. Jeanette, come up here. You know, we started out together when we were little girls. A lot of people didn't know this, but we did, didn't we?
we did.
We sung many a song. What was our first song? You remember? I do. You remember? I'm just here to get my baby out of jail.
couldn't do
Fraley
that.
School. Yeah, we couldn't do it, but I remember it. I'll never forget that day. What you want? You want to sing something? Let's you and me and Joe sing something.
All
We
right.
know. You get your auto harp and Joe can pick, or I can pick, or we'll do something.
Once you get to your my flower, you're dead son.
Oh, mercy. You are my flower. Mother Maybelle, you've got to come out of retirement quick. Come here. If you are my flowers in demand, I wish you would. Peggy, if I got a real thin pick anywhere, real fine pick, one that just will. I haven't played that. Joe knows it. He knows it. He'll
What are
play
we
it.
doing?
You are my flower, they said. What key's it in? Tell me.
The grass is just as green, the sky's just as blue.
Excuse me. The day.
The day is just as bright, the birds are singing too.
Jeanette, let's back up. Joe, you have started us in the wrong key. Get this young, get her down in low. I sure can't sing tenor to that. Now that's all. When it's high for net, what do you want to C? Mommy said C. Let's try plain C, Joe. Okay? I need a real flimsy pick.
I don't
one
even
that-
know what they're doing.
We don't care, but we're having a good time. Here comes me a pick now. Oh, they're coming from everywhere. Mercy, I never had so many picks in my life. Here, Mama. Now, if you start there, we'll be with you. Okay. There you go.
The grass is just as green, the sky's just as blue.
The day
Is just as bright, the birds are singing too. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. begins to fall. Forget your tears and say on and on. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. Be worthwhile. Forget your tears and don't forget to smile. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me.
I hope that was the end. I ended it anyhow. Aunt Sylvia was kind of a mother to all of us. Mama had to be gone. She stayed with us a whole lot up at our house and took care of us, and then she sung with us a whole lot when Aunt Sara couldn't go, and she's just like she ought to be up here with us. So here she comes. Bless her heart. Let's give them a nice hand.
It's Aunt Sylvia and Uncle Erman.
Hey, okay.
Come over here, Uncle Erman.
You just get in here, honey, and say.
Then I get too close there.
No, you hang in there.
Get up here close, Uncle.
For now, ladies and gentlemen, country legend Helen Carter.
I'm going to try to get me an instrument on here in a minute. I couldn't make it up those steps without a accordion. You older people know what I'm talking about. It weighs about 40 pounds. That's too much. Okay, we'll get ready in a minute. I haven't had this on since the last time I was in Fredericksburg, believe me. I don't play accordion much anymore, but I'm fine with my feet. I've forgotten where I am. We're trying to get finished, y'all. Just be patient. As he was telling you, our family's been around a long time. My mother made her first recordings with AP and Sara in 1927. They made them in August, and I was born in September, so I was there. Believe me, I was. It's been a while. The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. My sun's gonna go down to the soul. My mama told me long years ago, never we've got a band we haven't played with before, so they're having a little trouble finding the keys. It's good to be here with them.